Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Back to face the market this week. So, in this video, what we're going to be doing is looking at the fundamentals of the week. It's going to be a crazy week. As you know, it's the first week of the month, packed with crazy fundamentals, strong fundamentals, is that. Um, well, if you're new to the channel, my name is Laurent. You can call me Black. In this video, I'm going to be looking at the major pairs breakdowns, some indices. Some of you guys requested some pairs. I'm going to be looking into those. Um, you know, and just to wish you a great trading month. That's all. So let's dive right into it. The fundamentals of this week. Today is Monday, the 2nd of August. On today, Canada, the CAD is going to be having a holiday, so I'm not to be expecting to see any volatility in the CAD. It's a civic holiday, right? Um, Pound, we're going to have a manufacturing PMI, and the US, we're going to have a ISM manufacturing PMI. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we're going to have an interest rate on the Aussie dollar. So it's going to be a crazy move, right? You know, the vibes. And then we're going to have on the New Zealand dollar employment change. Both of these are very strong events. So tomorrow for the Aussie and the New Zealand, keep an eye out. It's going to be a crazy day. Okay, we have on Wednesday, the strongest event of the day. We have this non-farm employment change for the US, obviously. And for the pound, we also have composite PMI and service PMI. On Thursday, we're going to have interest rate for pound as the strongest event of the day. Obviously, the pound is going to be crazy that day. And then on Friday, non-farm payroll for the US dollar, NFP. You guys know about this. It's crazy. And then we have the card employment change. So, it's going to be a crazy fundamental week. Almost all the currency pairs are affected. So before you take a trade in this trading week, make sure that it's free. It's a fundamental free for that at least the whole day. And, then you can pull your trigger. Now back to this. Excuse me. This is the Gbp Pound. We took this trade last week. It hit take profit at around um, 220 pips. So it was a great trade. It was a 1:4. So if a person risked 2%, that's 8% increment, 8.6 if that. So wow, it was insane. It was insane. I love that. So we have the Euro USD. Euro USD prices did break above this ending diagonal pattern, which is a great reversal pattern. We took a trade last week almost at around here after breaking this above this resistance and was stopped out. And then prices went back in our direction, obviously. Um, this week, the prices opened with a little bit gap. They opened that here and then closed while they closed here. So we fed back on this gap and now prices are pushing higher. So I'm not going to be chasing this trade. Obviously, I know that prices will be heading all the way here, but then I don't see any good entry here. So I'm not going to be risking my capital on uh, bad entry and chasing the trade, obviously, but I know that prices will be heading all the way up here. So if a good entry point presents itself along the way, I'll be pulling the trigger, obviously, but this is what I expect to see happening on the Euro USD. We have Usdjpy. Usdjpy prices have broken below this trend line here. What I'll be expecting to see is obviously prices to keep on pushing lower, right? Um, we have Usdchf. We took this trade last week. Obviously, I'm still expecting to see prices hit our take profit all the way down here because the US dollar, I'm expecting it to see keep on pushing lower. Right now, we're floating at around 91.37, at around 80 pips. So it's a good trade. It's a good trade. We're floating in profits. We have Gbpusd. Prices, I sent this yesterday. Now prices did break above this resistance zone after breaking below this above this descending trend line, retracing all the way on this support level. And as you can see right now, prices are pushing higher. So what I'll be expecting to see is when this candle closes, we might look for a possible entry, pull the triggers all the way up here, Gbpusd. For the US dollar, obviously, as you can see here, prices are still pushing lower after breaking below this ascending channel pattern. So obviously, what I'm expecting to see is for prices to keep on pushing lower in this to around here. That's what I expect to see on this US dollar index. So obviously, the US dollar will keep on going lower. That means the pairs that the Aussie or the US dollar is actually the pairs that the US dollar is actually the base currency, these pairs will be bearish, while the pairs in which the US dollar is the quote currency will be bullish. So that's the strength of the US index, obviously. Now we do have NAS100. NAS100. Obviously, I'm still waiting for prices to reach on this, for prices to hit the peak of this channel here before you actually look for trades to fall all the way down here. So back to the 4-hour, what I'm expecting to see is for prices to actually break above this here, push its way all the way until this descending on this ascending trend line, bounce off and then fall all the way down here, right? We have the US30, prices are pushing higher, creating lower highs. I'm creating higher lows, excuse me, and the highs are the same based off this resistance level. So if prices break above this resistance level, obviously it's a bullish move, it's a bullish bias, it's a bullish pass, and we'll be pushing higher in this index. We have S&P 500, prices are consolidating in this sideways channel here. Right now, if prices break above here, I'll be looking for more trades to go bullish, because obviously this is a bullish trend and it's an uptrending index. So I'll be expecting to see prices break above this sideways channel before we actually head higher. Right now, more indices. Somebody gave me a request to break down volatility 100. This is my breakdown. Prices broke above, out of this ascending channel pattern. Now have retested on this resistance level, and I'll be expecting to see prices keep on pushing lower all the way down here, right? So that's volatility 100. And volatility 75, this index would actually, I sent a breakdown last week on it, and obviously, as you can see right now, prices are now floating from here. We are here. Prices almost did stop us out of this trade, and then it missed us out by almost 20 pips before actually being stopped out. But then now prices are almost floating all the way down here. It's crazy. We're now floating at around 67, 61. This is 6,000 pips. So it's crazy. It's a 6,000 pip trade. We're now floating at 6,000 pips plus. So it was a great trade that we took with the VIP guys. So these are the pairs and the breakdown that I'm going to be looking at for this current trading week. If this video has been of help to you, give us a quick like, subscribe, leave us a comment on what you think of the video, what we can improve on the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified whenever we release future content. Now, without further ado, I wish you a great trading week, great trading month. This was Black. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love.